You in trouble? Hello? You in trouble?
No, I was just wondering if you wanted any of this meat.
Oh, Marauder. That's you.
Yeah, of course it is.
Looks like you've been busy. I always headed back into town to scavenge more supplies. Have you seen Jaeger around by any chance? He met with me, but he left a little bit ago and I haven't seen him since.
I haven't seen him, but I was talking on the radio with him earlier. He went back up north. He heard some interesting news about a group of people causing trouble. So he was just gonna go up there and see if he could search and get a little bit more information on the situation.
What group of people?
I don't really know. He didn't really give me much information, and I didn't ask. He just said he's got business up there, some people causing trouble. Told him to be safe.
I need to find a radio if you have an extra one. I need to find you guys' frequency so I can test it.
Okay. I didn't see any back in town because that's where I just came from.
All right. When I get one, the way I do is I'll either leave it on sometimes or maybe we should have a some kind of like a ritual, like during the morning. Always check the radio in the morning for 10 minutes. And then during the nighttime, right before the sun goes down, check it again, just in case.
Yeah, that'd be good.
All right, grab the meat. I don't have any room. I saw you carrying a. Oh, I got a couple spots. Grab a little bit.
I can throw some in here.
All right.
I was looking at this car, seeing if there's any way I could get it running, but looks like it's done.
Yeah, but don't worry. We found a car that's running, and we got it working. The one we saw the other day, Jaeger and I went back there, got it running, put it back together. She's a little bumpy, but we got her home. By the way, Dorado is not a place I can live. I was just there for a bit. Two folks tried to rob me inside my new home. I had to put them down. They might still be alive though, because I came back there today. They grabbed the rest of the supplies and their bodies were gone. Either someone moved them, or they're not dead, or maybe the bodies got to them. There was a lot of blood in there still.
Well, at least you're safe. And if they're trying to rob you, then they got what was coming to them.
Yeah, they did. They did. Well, you already know we're in wolf country, but right now we're in bear country. Right in here.
Well, let's hopefully we don't run into one. I'm running a little bit low on ammunition.
Alright, well, let's get out of here then. Back up this way. Dolnik, by the way, is not too bad. I haven't heard a single wolf or a bear up there. And we've been there 2 days now. Well, I've been there 2 days now.
Okay, that's good. Be nice and quiet.
Why you been by yourself? You hear anything going on out there? By any chance?
No, I tend to stay in the trees or in the shadows. I'm not very big on talking to strangers. Which is why back when we first met, Jaeger is the one doing the talking.
I have one advice for you though.
Stay quiet most of the time we run.
If you're going to be in the shadows, maybe you might not want to move your gun around so much, because I heard you on the other side of the wall.
I was in the middle of reloading right as you came by. But yeah, I kind of sold myself.
That makes
Sold
sense.
myself.
Because I saw him sitting there and I heard you shuffling on the other side, so that's why I walked away. But I decided,
Yeah.
shit, maybe I should ask him some questions before I go. It seems like you guys are alright folks for the most part.
Yeah, we try to be. There's a lot of people out there that are trying not to be, so...
I have a question for you.
Help.
Why take a risk with me, though? I'm just a stranger still. I'd imagine, at least.
Kind of the same reason you did with us. The fact that you didn't try anything shady any of the times we've interacted with each other kinda just proves that... I don't know, actually. I actually don't know why I'm trusting you. But then again, same thing for you. You don't know why you're trusting us. We just kind of are. Hopefully nothing bad happens.
So far, I have an okay feeling about you both, and I'm starting to get to know Jaeger pretty alright. We had some good conversations the other day, and we did a lot of work together. A lot of scavenging, a lot of fighting. Killed a lot of biters. But, yeah, I asked him a question, and I'm going to ask you the same question. What kind of man do you think yourself to be these days in this world?
Let me think on that, because that's a bit of a complex question.
It is. Jaeger had the same reaction. It doesn't surprise me, though. It's a question that's hard for a lot of people to figure out, especially when they're asked it. Especially when they're not thinking about it.
If I was to try and say I was any kind of man, or what type of person I'd be, I guess, that's interesting. Yeah, I can't even figure this one out. I guess pretty much just the type of person that leaves everyone to their own machinations, or you can do what you want, live the life you want, as long as you're not trying to fuck other people over. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. You put me on the spot with that question.
I think I understand what you're saying. You let people be, as long as they let you be, or your friends be.
Yeah. Just that whole trying to work for the greater good, or however you want to fucking put it.
The greater good. So, you're the kind of man, say, there was one man. He was gonna die, but if you didn't save him, you'd save 3 people. But if you saved the 3 people, he would die. Or, if you saved him, the 3 other people would die instead. You're the kind of person who saves the greater number. More lives.
Well, that's more of a complex question, because let's say that one person has a specific set of skills that would aid people better. Like, let's say he was not an herbalist, somebody who actually had, like I said, like, he knew what he was doing and he was able to put things together. And then that group of 3 had no skills whatsoever. Of course, I would save that one, because he would be able to do better in the long run. It's about the bigger picture. I don't know if that makes sense.
What if one of the 3 was somebody that was really well known to everybody else in the country? And everyone cared about that person, even though that person didn't have the same skills as that person. But as soon as that person died, those people lost hope and saw you as a monster afterwards. What do you do then?
My image means nothing. If we can put civilization back on the course it was supposed to be on before all this shit happened, then I'm willing to sacrifice my image or even my life to make that happen.
As long as it saves lives. That's right. Right. You sacrificed yourself.
Put it simply, yeah.
All right.
Of course. I'm not here to cause more problems, because like I said earlier, there's enough people doing that. And even I did that for a long time when I was back in the military, doing things I shouldn't have done just because I was told to do it. But I don't want to live that way anymore. I want to actually make a difference in a positive way.
Oh, what
Even
I
if it's
told,
small.
what I told, what I told the Jaeger back at camp is I want to bring more people there. Good people. People who need a chance to grow, learn. Maybe someone has a family, things like that. Good people. But we need to know them first. I need to know who they
Of
are.
course.
Because if the wrong person gets in, I'll tell you one thing. I used to have a group a while back. They're all dead now. They're dead now. And I could have done something different, made a different call, but I made the wrong call. Now they're gone. So I gotta be sure of who I bring in this time.
Of course. Just because we're trying to help people doesn't mean we're going to help everybody.
Yeah.
Someone that is out to kill us or harm us or destroy what we're trying to do, of course we're not going to treat them the same way we treat someone we consider brother or sister.
The good thing about over
Cautiousness.
here is that we don't get traffic. It could be a little haven, a second chance for some people, a new beginning, a new hope even, for people to come together again, and for the future.
Hopefully something like that is possible.
I believe it is. I think it's a hard thing to accomplish these days. People are too busy killing each other. They're too petty. They don't let things go. They don't remember what it's like before. It'll never be like before. Never the same. But we can get back to society soon enough. Civilization. Be bare bones, be rough for a bit. Wow, mankind, we've been through plagues, ice ages, war, and a lot of people still bounce back from that. And we're stuck here in this country, and we don't know the full extent of the world. There might be a place in like China that has a million people living there still, doing well. Who knows? You know? Things like that.
It could be a possibility, yeah. Every country or nation is has different chances of fighting off whatever this is.
Maybe people in Hawaii are doing just fine. Maybe they had a couple infected, but since they're on an island, maybe they dealt with it pretty quickly. And now they're just living on an island like nothing happened.
Yeah. Or all those science groups out in Antarctica and all the other northern reaches probably weren't affected by this whatsoever.
Colder areas of Canada maybe, because the biters can move in the snow, but they're slower, they're brittle,
Yeah.
and eventually they freeze over.
Makes them weak. Of course, yeah. When frostbite and other things like that set in.
Over here is where I was thinking about making the homes for everybody. You'll see what I mean as we walk through the neighborhood.
There's a hammer in here. Maybe we could use that for something.
I'll need it probably later. I don't have room on me at the moment for anything extra.
Yeah.
But you see how this is gated? We got some pre-built walls, things like that. houses. They all connect together through the sides here. And people can take these houses over as they choose, as they please. And we can make gates between them. Vice versa. We're back here. This is what I got so far.
Meat. Okay. Got a decent amount done. Picked up a couple of shells we could use for hunting.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Also found this hunting scope. Not sure what we can mount it to, but it looks like it's a long range.
We got a couple tundras. Come upstairs, I'll show you.
Holy shit. Alright. You guys have been busy.
I think busy and mostly lucky at the same time. Found a lot of metal sheets out here. We found a tent in a bush. And I made these boxes. We found generators. Some of the guns, the AKM there and the M4. Those are from my robbers who tried robbing me.
Fits perfectly. Well, I guess it was luck that you found those guys, because they helped us out in the end.
I don't know if I would call that luck.
Well, they ended up giving us supplies that we definitely needed. Even if it was not in exactly the most peaceful of manner.
I want to get more wood for the fire downstairs before it dies out.
Yeah, I'll start looking for, I'll start chopping wood and stuff like that too as soon as I find an axe. Start putting up more walls.
Do you think these people are going to trust you? John, once they realize what you did, Daryl, they don't need to know about my mistakes I've made. They don't need to know. John, I think they do. There might be another wake-up call for you, John. Because what you did is unforgivable. I'm trying to make a difference again. God damn it, Daryl, I'm trying to make a difference. If I help more people and I'll do what I can before I die, then maybe I might right some wrongs somewhere. John, you killed 3 people you care about. No, I don't want to. I didn't do it because I wanted to. No, I didn't. I didn't enjoy it. It was a tough call I had to make. It was a tough call, Daryl. She killed an innocent person. She was dangerous. And Andy and Shorty, they cornered me. They weren't gonna let me live. And I wasn't ready to die yet. They didn't give me a chance. They gave you a chance that first time. They didn't kill you, John. Just instead, he stabbed you twice, remember? Remember how that felt? The second time he found you, he was gonna push you in the ground. You should have died there. John, You should have died there, but instead you took your friends' lives. That's what you did. That's what you did, John. You killed your friends. Because you're selfish. Now, I have to apologize to people. I have to make it right, Daryl. I have to make it right. If I just die now, people are not gonna know why I did it, and how much I regret what I did. 'Cause I'm not a monster. I'm trying still. No, John, what you did, you're too far gone. Nobody will forgive you. Remember Andy said, Shiv wants to kill you. And you put him on that track. You put him on that path. That was you, John. You put him on that path. I didn't want this to happen. I don't want him on the wrong path. I made the wrong call. I should have looked for a different option. But John, you didn't. You chose to pull that trigger. You chose to pull that trigger, John. That was you. That was you, John. Where you at?
You gotta ask. I'm upstairs. I gotta... Well, here's the thing. If you want to know my real name, I think it's high time for you to tell me your real name.
What do you mean?
Come on. I'm not as dumb as you think. I've heard you talking to yourself. I've put two and two together. I know there's a couple things you're not telling us.
And when I tell you who I am, what are you gonna do next?
I'm gonna keep doing exactly what I'm doing. Putting shit inside this box. Only difference that'll be is I'll know your real name and you'll know mine. Nothing else changes.
I tell you who I am, what my name is. You can't tell anybody. 'Cause if you do, and they come looking for me, I'm gonna have to kill those people. And if I have to kill those people, I'm gonna have to kill you as well. I want you to understand that.
You don't need to threaten me, because I'm not going to be doing
My name's John.
that. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm the one those people are looking for out there.
Well, I'm sorry you're going through that, but you don't have to worry about me saying anything. Well, guess I'll tell you mine then. Don't laugh, alright? Right? Most people can't even say my name.
I haven't been in a laughing mood in a very long time, so you probably won't hear a sound from me.
I don't know if my parents thought they were being funny or what, but it's apparently it's an old southern name, which makes no sense. Guess they must have liked Western movies. But it's Erskine.
That's definitely unique. Give you that.
It's fucking stupid, that's what it is. But then...
Those people on that farm, the reason they're looking for me, not just the farm, the north. Since I'm gonna be truthful to you, I might as well tell you who you're with right now, who you're living with, might be teaming up with. And we'll see where we go from there. I killed a child. She was 16 years old. I put her down. Because she was getting us in danger. She killed somebody innocent. I talked to her. I told her. I tried putting her on the right track. I tried. I told her at one point, I can help you, but it's up to you to make the difference. And that's what I told her. She wants to change. It's up to her to make that final step happen. But unfortunately, towards the end, we argued more. She became reckless. She endangered lives. She killed an innocent man inside the walls because she was scared. She let fear pull the trigger, and I was worried whoever she killed, those people can come looking for us. We argued, I talked to her, and I was trying everything my power not to pull that trigger. I asked her how it went down. The more she told me, the clearer it got. So I shot her. Then I was exiled. I was in charge of that group. I ran it. I put it together. I built New Hope. And at the same time, I destroyed it. Just like that. And those two people who tried robbing me, they weren't robbers. They weren't trying to rob me. They were my friend Andy, who was my second in command, and my friend Shorty, who I brought in there. And they cornered me. They said I had to go. They weren't gonna let me live. So I killed them. I put them down. It was me. I've killed 3 of my friends so far. Now half the country wants to kill me. I don't know what I've become. I don't know if I can go back on this road I am on. I don't want to hurt people. I don't want to kill people. That's all I know how to do now. That's the kind of man you're hanging out with right now. Erskine. And how does that make you feel?
Thanks. Well, it pretty much just reinforces the fact that, like you said, people like to talk, and people are quick to jump to conclusions without even knowing what really happened. You killed someone because they were starting to do things that they shouldn't do, and they're putting other lives at risk. You did what most people would do if they knew the reality of things. Take out the one person that's causing problems. But of course, you doing that without everyone else knowing the reality of things. Now everyone thinks you just killed an innocent child for no reason. And now you have more people hunting you. So now everyone else that's died in the aftermath, innocent as they may be, and ignorant as they may be, all I can say is it's just collateral damage, which is a harsh way of thinking of it, but that's what it is.
I kept saying to myself that I made the right call. At this point, I don't think I did. I had options. And I wasn't thinking straight. I chose the wrong one. I started this. My actions have consequences. And they might catch up to me. If they do, I'm not gonna get you guys involved. If someone rolls up on us, and they realize who I am, I want to say you guys have nothing to do with it. You don't know who I was, what I did. And that's that. If that happens. For now, I'm going by Daryl. You don't know what I look like right now. I changed my look. I use that name now. Only issue is, when I went back to that cabin where I shot my friends, they're not there anymore. Their bodies aren't. There's a blood trail leading out the door. I don't know if they're dead or alive. I don't know if they died from their wounds. All I know is they're out there still. If they died, it's on me. I did that to them. I didn't deserve it. They're good people. Better than me. And I killed them. And I killed that girl.
Killing that girl, like I said, probably was the better choice of what could have actually happened. Because let's say you didn't kill her, then what? She'd still be here, potentially killing others. You said it yourself, you talked to her, you tried multiple times to reason with her. But she was pretty much hell-bent on the path that she chose, which obviously wasn't one that would be beneficial for a community.
You don't know her.
So you did.
You don't know her, you don't know what she was like. I think I didn't try enough. I gave up too early on her. I let her down. That's what I did, Marauder. I didn't try hard enough.
You said she killed somebody. That's not easy. If a child is able to take a life and still not seem like you're getting through to them, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say they're not someone I would like to meet, which might be harsh, but that's the reality of it.
I should have given her a second chance. She did it out of fear for her friends, her family, and her home. She's been through a lot.
Yeah, you would have given her a second chance, and then what? You would have been the next one she killed.
But I've given other people a second chance. Do I deserve a second chance for what I did? I've given other people second chances. I don't know what I did, but I think I messed up. I think I did something I can't take back ever again. That's gonna live with me forever. And all I can do now is keep moving forward and do what I can to make amends for my sins, if I even can. That's why I'm building this place.
This is exactly what we talked about the other day. Do everything you possibly can to fix the shit that you ruined in the past. That's all we're all trying to do.
Yeah. I'm scared, though. My friends, they come looking for me. I'm scared I'm gonna kill them. 'Cause I don't want to die. I realized when I'm put up against a corner, I fight. I don't know what happens. My instinct takes over or something. That's gonna kill me if I kill them. I don't know how I can salvage this situation.
Only time can tell. As long as you do what you think is the right thing to do, it's really all you can do, and time will have to tell the rest.
I might as well tell your friend as well. Let him make a decision as well. Because I think He's seeing me. He's seeing my cracks as well. Today. I've only gotten worse.
Well, probably be for the best to tell him, clear the air between all of us. And then from there, we just have to focus on what we can do to fix things.